Hello guys, I am Hitesh Tripathi and I am your instructor via Newton School. And today, in day 4 of this playlist, that is data structures and algorithms, we are going to learn what are sorting algorithms. Okay, so firstly we will learn what is sorting. Okay, and then we will see what are different sorting algorithms we have in computer science, and then their time complexity analysis. Okay, so before that, before starting our today's video, let's see what Newton School is. Okay, so basically Newton School is an e-learning platform, okay, in which they are training you for being a full stack developer. So firstly they will teach you everything in 6 months duration, okay, like different programming languages, then different core subjects, and they will make you interview ready, okay, and coding preparation, everything in that 6 months course. And then they will train you as a full stack developer, and then they will get you placed in these companies like Snapdeal, Xiaomi, ThoughtWorks, Unacademy. So they have tie up with almost 300 companies of India, so no need to worry about that. And best thing about this is that they have a pay after placement program, so under which you don't need to pay even a single penny until and unless you get placed in any of these companies. Okay, and a minimum CTC which they provide you is of 5 lakh, so which is also a good thing. Now these days they have also a new initiative which is Launchpad initiative. Okay, so under which you can start learning for free. You just need to come to their website newtonschool.co and sign up for free, and then join any course which is available for free in their website, and just start learning. You can get course completion certificate also after that course, and you can do different quizzes, practice everything in the same platform. And you also get Newton School ID for practicing programming also, so it is also a good thing. Just come to their website newtonschool.co and explore their pay after placement program and Launchpad initiative. So before moving towards our today's video, here is a playlist for you in YouTube channel Code Kitchen Newton School, in which I have already taught you C++, everything about C++, okay, and then I have also taught you STL in C++, which is also a very important topic for competitive programming, and obviously, okay. So and right now we are moving forward in our playlist data structures and algorithms, in which our today's topic is sorting algorithms. Okay, so before that, till now we have learned what are searching algorithms and what is the best searching algorithm we have till now. So in today's video we are going to learn what are sorting algorithms and their time complexity brief. Okay, so what is sorting? If you know that what is sorting, then it is good, but sorting is some kind of arrangement of elements, okay, arrangement of elements in some particular order. Okay, so you know that we can arrange some elements, like we have some container, and in that container we have elements like 1 5 3 2 1 0 10. Okay, now if we want to arrange these elements in ascending order, you say okay 0 1 1 2 3 5 10. Okay, so you can say that you have sorted these container elements in ascending order. You have sorted, like you have sorted something in a particular order. Okay, this is simply known as sorting. Okay, and you can also sort them in descending order, like you can also sort these elements in descending order in this way, like 10 5 3 2 1 1 0. Okay, so now this is sorting, and for doing this we have different algorithms. Okay, in C++ or in any in computer science, you can say, oh, in computer science we have different algorithms for doing this operation. Now for doing sorting in ascending order or for doing sorting in descending order, suppose you have some sorting algorithm for sorting elements of any container in ascending order. Okay, now that means we know to sort something, that we have some particular method and we can use that to sort some elements in ascending order. We can simply modify that algorithm a little bit and we can make that algorithm suitable for sorting all the elements in descending order or for any other order. Okay, just by simply some modification. Okay, modification in the algorithm, and we will also learn that further in our playlist only. Okay, but right now we are learning all the algorithms to sort the elements in ascending order, you say. Okay, or to sort elements in ascending or descending order, some particular order. So now let's see what are different sorting algorithms and what are their time complexities we have in computer science. Okay, so there are too many sorting algorithms in computer science till date. Okay, like 15 or 20 algorithms, but most important of them are these 7 sorting algorithms. Okay, like most important of them, and which we use very frequently. Okay, and which can be asked in your interviews. Okay, fine. Now first algorithm we have is selection sort, then bubble sort, then insertion, then merge, then quick, then heap, then counting sort. Okay, so let me tell you that best sorting algorithm we have till date is counting sort, but it cannot be used for all type of data. It can be used for only some particular type of data. Okay, so that's why it is not suitable for every type of data. That's why we cannot say that it is best among all. Okay, so for a particular type of data, I will tell which type of data we have best sorting algorithm, that is count sort. And then these 3 sorting algorithms are best sorting algorithms till date. Okay, for all type of data. Okay, so they have best time complexity till now. Okay, and these sorting algorithms, you can say, are sorting algorithms which are invented or discovered first, and they have time complexity greater than these algorithms, but these are also important in some cases. Okay, fine. So now let's see one by one that what these algorithms are. First is selection sort. Okay, so I am telling all the algorithms in brief only. Okay, 1 or 2 lines, and then we will also see all these algorithms in a separate video with their examples and implementation. Okay, and their time complexity analysis, like for worst case, for general, for average case, for best case, everything about these individual algorithms in a separate video. So as the name suggests, I'm giving you just a intuition about these algorithms. In selection sort, what we do is, we suppose we have a container. Okay, and we have elements in random order. What we do is, we select a particular element which is not obviously sorted right now, and we place this element in its correct position. Okay, suppose this is element 10, and in sorted array it is supposed to be placed in last of this container. So in one complete iteration, we will swap these elements with different elements and we will place it in last of the array. Okay, so in this way we select every element and we place it at its correct position. Now second is bubble sort. So every sorting algorithm, its name will suggest you the operation which you have to do in these algorithms. Okay, so second algorithm is bubble sort. Like you have seen a bucket of water in which all the bubbles comes upwards. Okay, so you can say that all the smaller elements comes upwards, smaller bubbles will be at most upper position, then there will be larger bubbles, and then there will be water. So in this way only we can take an intuition of bubble sort, that in this algorithm what we do is, we do comparison of all adjacent elements. Okay, and we make all the smaller elements to the front, and in this order we arrange all the array. Okay, so we will watch a separate video about every algorithm. Right now I'm just giving a brief about every algorithm. Okay, now then there is insertion sort. What we do is insertion sort is we take a element of from the container and we insert it at its correct position. Okay, so you can say that you have a container of elements that in which elements are placed in random order. Okay, so you will select some element at ith position and you will insert it at its correct position. Okay, simply in selection sort what we were doing is we were selecting a element and we were swapping it with every other element and we were taking it to its correct position. But in insertion sort what we do is we will firstly find out its correct position and then we will simply insert it at that position. Okay, so this is the difference in selection and insertion sort, you can say. Now merge sort. Merge sort is obviously better than these three sorts. Okay, in which manner we will see in a separate video. Right now just a brief. So what we do in merge sort is, suppose we have a complete container in which elements are arranged in random order. What we do is we divide a container in two halves. Okay, and then we divide this half in again two halves, and then we again divide this half in again two half till all the portions contains a single element, and then we will again merge them in sorted order to make our container sorted. Okay, so you can say like it is a kind of divide and conquer algorithm. Divide and conquer, like firstly we divide whole container and then after sorting we will convert them to a single container. Okay, now we have quick sort. So in quick sort what we simply do is we take a random, suppose, let me clear this, suppose we have a container in which elements are already placed in random order. What we do in quick sort is we take a random pivot element. Okay, random pivot element, like you can say pivot or random element, and you can mark it as pivot. Okay, what will you do now is you will place all the smaller elements in comparison to this pivot in the left side of the array and all the larger elements in the right side of the array. Okay, so like this is 10 right now, you selected pivot as 10, and you will now check in this complete array and you will select all the smaller elements like 1 2 3 4 in the and place them in left side, and you will select all the larger elements like 11 and 12 and place them in the right side. Okay, so now by doing this you can say that your pivot came to its correct position. Okay, and now you will do the same for left part and right part of the subarray. Okay, so in this way you implement some your quick sort, and then you have heap sort. So in heap sort what we do is it is a tree based algorithm. Okay, in which we make a heap of elements, like you can say in this way. Okay, and we will firstly swap these elements and bring our largest element in the top. Okay, if we are making max heap, in this heap we have two types, max heap and min heap. Okay, so in max heap case what we do is we bring maximum element at the first position or as the root of the tree, and we eliminate it from here and we will place it at the end of the array, and then we repeat the operation like second largest element we will bring it to the top and we will eliminate it from here and we will place it here. Okay, and so this was the brief about heap sort, and then let's know about last algorithm, important algorithm, that is counting sort. What we do is this sort algorithm has some prerequisites, like obviously we are going to discuss it in a separate video, but let me tell you prerequisites in brief. Like suppose you have some n number of elements in your container. So these elements should be in finite or very less random elements. Like you can say that in this whole array you have 1 2 1 2 1 2 0. So you have total different elements equals to 3, that is 0 1 and 2. Okay, so in this way prerequisite of counting sort is that different or unique elements in your container should be very less. Okay, should be very less. In that case you can perform counting sort, and what you do in this is you count frequency of each elements. Like you have total number of zeros 1, you have total number of 1 3, and you have total number of 2 3. Okay, so now what you do is you can place 1 0 at the starting, and then you can place 3 1s, and then you can place 3 2s. So in this way you do this counting sort. So I have already given you brief of every algorithm, and we of course will see every algorithm in deep and their implementation and everything in separate video. And let me tell you time complexities. So these three algorithms have time complexity of polynomial time complexity, that is n square, where n is the size of container. Okay, now these three algorithms have best time complexity for all type of container elements, and it is of n log n. Okay, and these sorting algorithm has time complexity O of n, big O of n, where n is size of container, but with a prerequisite that I have already told. Okay, so now this is it for this video, and we will see further videos in our further playlist, that is data structures and algorithms. So you just have to subscribe this channel, Code Kitchen Newton School. I am placing one video every day, and you can also watch this complete playlist about C++ and STL. And again, go to newtonschool.co and check their pay after placement program and launchpad initiative and get the most out of it. They are providing you placement trainings and also free courses. So thank you guys for watching this video.